Leadership that teaches you to depend upon another race is a leadership that will enslave you. Any leadership that teaches you to depend upon another race is a leadership that will enslave you. They gave leadership to our foreparents, and that leadership made them slaves. But we have decided to find a leadership of our own.
Not your average nigga, I'm a god out the hood. They can't downplay me. I came up, I'm elevated. I ain't gotta say too much for them to know I'm coming for what's mine. You know they see me in my presence, say they see how I'm coming. Young, but you not just gonna finesse me like you did my peoples. Them back when you said they was emancipated. This ain't that. Your head too big. You feeling yourself. The game wasn't fair. You had the advantage. We wasn't educated. I don't look at you people the same. Nah. Your worst nightmare, my skin tone about them chains. Yeah. Not no circus lion, son, I can't be tamed. You gon' have to kill me, pussy. Toby ain't my name. Y'all still want us think our history started when we was slaves? What? Come on now, talk about them pyramids we made. I was chosen by that man, you know y'all just been running game. The nerve of you acting like I ain't teach you how to bathe. Hold up. You fooled me time and time again. You got me a few times. The tables turned now. I know I'm about to win. I'm good. I'm back now. Oh, you know this time would come. Oh, yes, you did. You know it. Oh, nobody ever gets away. This ain't back in the day, like you know. Granny used to see you act like she done seen a ghost. And we not buddies, that just business, I just need a quote. I'm good on that. They can't run the game and call the shots when we the ghosts. I know killers and drug dealers, they all with us, hit me up like, look, I ain't perfect, I just won't walk with this way. Flush the brick down the toilet after we talked with them. Then nobody want them, we took them cause we saw God in them. I know you prayed for me, home from the tree, and you cried. Wasn't for nothing. Through the day, got you, I promise. The night. Word bomb. Yeah. Made the money, put the money back in my economy. Yeah. My brother, he don't talk a lot, he busy buying property. Yeah. Hell yeah, it's personal, but that's the way it's gotta be. I got plenty critics, but I'm focused, they don't bother me. Back down, ain't no back down. What? Y'all take one, we take 10, man, y'all know how we come. It ain't no hoe in us, no, we ain't running. The death on my square is the death that I want. Yeah. I'm talking subliminal. Compared to what we about to do, what we did was minimal. The more we work, the more our competition look invisible. My money good, mama, they wanna make me a criminal, yeah. Y'all keep on asking, I'm like, what I need permission for? Can't cut me out, I need that, I'm kicking down the door. I'm plugged wherever I got blood ties around the globe. They wanna see me on my knees, but I can't never go. You fooled me time and time again. I was temporary, yeah. The tables turned now, I know I'm about to win. It's our time, my time. You know it, you know it. Oh, you know this time would come, oh yes you did. You know. Oh, nobody ever gets away. If
you are not prepared to do it, then you will die. So we see and have changes every day. So pray, work, be steadfast, and be not dismayed. Because as the Jew is held together by his religion, the white race is by the assumption and the unwritten law of superiority. The Mongolian by the precious tie of blood. Likewise, the black man must unite in one grand racial hierarchy. Our union must know no clime, no nationality. But let us all hold together in every country and every clime, making a racial empire upon which the sun shall never set.
I'm in the booth, bro. Give me 5 minutes. Box. Pump your black fist. 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 Pump your black fist.
These crackers got drones, they flying they saucers. Keep your white Jesus, don't pray to your crosses. They burning our churches, quit pass me the Uzi. I know how to work it, I know how to squirt it. No Martin, no Luther, no King. No marching, no choirs, no sing. The same Christian lovers that break their grandmothers and hung our grandfathers from trees. They enemies, blood on the leaves, blood on the streets, blood on our feet. I'm sick of walking, sick of dogs getting sick on us. I'm barking, I'm sick of speaking, written sentences. Listeners don't get it, don't get it, don't get it, don't get it. Because they got chains on their brains and that ain't no diss. Shout out to T.
Pump your black fist. Pump your black fist.
Pump your black fist. Pump your black fist. Pump your black fist.
Pump your black fist. Pump your black fist. Pump your black fist. Pump your black fist.
Pump your black fist. Pump your black fist.
Pump your black fist. Pump your black fist. I
I ain't African, I'm Ethiopian. Put them raw seeds in the fallopians. You can hope I win, I hope I lose, bitch, long as we made it true to hope again. I hope I get into heaven. I hope we forgiven. I hope Jesus, far as I know, look like Ned. Do I know when I see Florida heavens, them sevens, I weigh in them sixes. I'm staying religious, but we stay in the trenches. Got to play with they liches, then came to my senses. I bet them crackers never came through my fences. You burn up your cross and I burn up your corpse, and I turn and bang and do the same to the witness. Hang them and dangle them street looking up at his feet, so you never forget this. We did this for Martin and Malcolm, even Mandela, Jimmy Lee Jackson, and then Medgar Evers. For Clyde Kennard, hard labor slaving in the yard. For Huey, for Hampton, for Bobby, we got it. For Jordan Davis, we gon' play this. For Sandra Bland, we gon' stand. I'm still out of stomping. For Janaea Thompson, from the coast to Compton, it's low. Pump your black fist, 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 pump your black fist.
Peace, everybody. Thank y'all for coming in on this Saturday afternoon, chilling with your brother. This is BBN Black Business Network, and I'm your host, Brother Bakari. Peace out to APTV. Thank you for coming in. Y'all should check that brother out. If y'all haven't subscribed, y'all should go subscribe, listen to that brother. Thank you for coming, joining us. Matron, y'all should go check out that sister. She do excellent readings, man. I'm telling you, y'all can learn about Carlos Cliff. If y'all don't, I'm saying it because that's who taught me. Y'all might have already known. But y'all can go and learn. She does excellent readings, excellent readings. Her voice did it perfect. Tonight, from 8 to 11, I will be on the Bitter Medicine podcast with the host, Koku. And it would be other panelists like Bawana and Kofi. Kofi has, what's the name? His Kofi the Black Critic is the name of his channel. Y'all go check him out. We got Forecast Radio. He's not in here. Guy Nollywood Jr. He's not in here. MG3. So, you know, there's a host of us, and we're doing, or we're trying to do the work and do good things, and hopefully we can bring people, Black people together. That's the goal. That's the goal, not just online. Bring us together in person. Because I've been trying to set up a meet and greet so we can do some planning, not online, find a perfect place for us to come. Well, probably won't nothing be perfect, but you know, a good place for us to come visit so we can meet one another, so we can start planning. Now I'm going to get into this live. This one is the zombie apocalypse is here. When y'all think of zombies, I'm going to do a screen share while I talk about it. So when y'all think of zombies, let me know if this is what you think of. You know, it comes from TV, right?
Play.
So when you think of zombies, this is what we think of most of the time. Let me know if you can see it. Because we think about the TV, right? We think about what the TV gave us as a zombie. But you know, in the Bible, and I say, man, but you say you ain't no Christian. Yeah, but you know, the Bible says, let the dead bury the dead, right? You know, can't no dead people bury nobody. They're dead. They're laying there waiting for someone to bury them, not waiting. But you all know what I mean. Now I'm going to show you, when I say the zombie apocalypse is here, this is what we think of. So I'm going to show you what I'm talking about when I say the zombie apocalypse is here. When I say the zombie apocalypse is here, I don't know how to make it bigger, but if you look at the top one right here, this is from Kobe's The Black Critic channel. But you look at the people up here with these eyes and the way he has, that's why I'm calling the zombies. That's what I'm calling the zombies, and the zombies want to eat you, right? So when you look at the movie, the zombie want to eat you. The zombie want to eat your brain. The zombie want to kill you. It's some virus or whatever that caused the zombie apocalypse. The virus that caused this apocalypse is white folk, white bigots, rich white folks. The apocalypse is here. We see everything that is going on. So I want y'all to understand what I mean when I say the apocalypse. The zombie apocalypse is here, right? It's here. It's here now. And they are coming at us. They are coming at us. Did y'all hear? Duke University. They had a guy, Reginaldo Harris, I think that's his last name, who was the first black student body president at Duke University in North Carolina. I think they started, it was in 1979, 1980. So they started a scholarship fund for him in his name for black students who qualify academically but need financial assistance. Now we know everyone is getting rid of it. And we know everyone is getting rid of DEI, affirmative action, and all that. So what they did was what Duke did in court, and the exact word is, y'all can look this up and read it. If you want to read the exact thing, what it said in court, you're going to have to find an article from a thing called Afrotech. But what they said was they would no longer be giving black people financial assistance to come to their school. They would no longer be giving black people financial assistance coming to their school. Now that's only for the people that's coming academically. Because if you can run, if you can bounce a ball, shoot a ball, if you can throw a ball, catch a ball, they will have you there. And if we can entertain these people, if they can make money off us, then they want you. But if they think you're competing with them academically, if they think you're trying to surpass them, they have plans. And the reason this affects us so much is because we have not done the things that we're supposed to do. So it's like when we talk about DEI, when I say the zombie apocalypse is here, you know, you find people say, well, black people only got 4% from DEI. But we became the face. We were the face of 100%. We were 100% the face of DEI. Everything that's wrong with DEI, we became the face of it. So now in that process, yes, we only got 4%. So when we stand against something that's saying they're getting rid of DEI, we're not arguing because of what we got from it. We are arguing and we are standing against it and we are fighting because what the zombies want to do to the ones that's living. And some of these zombies gonna look like us. They're gonna attack us. They want to fight us. They want to tell you you're wrong in every which way. Whenever they want to call you the N-word over and over. So when something goes wrong, Byron Donalds would be one of those zombies. You can find some of these YouTube people who dislike black people from other countries. They are the zombies that want to attack the living, or for the sake of a better word, they want to attack the woke. See, the zombies are dead, so they sleep, so they want to attack the woke. And that's what's here now. And we are under attack. When you have someone who would tell you during their campaign that they have a plan. This was said in July, August 2024. Their plan is to take this country back to the 1960s. What was happening to us in the 1960s? What was happening to us in the 1960s? Do you all understand what I'm saying? And when I say the zombie apocalypse is here, and how are we gonna win? Who's been preparing for this apocalypse? It's not 100% here, but if we are not prepared and we don't do something to stop what's going on, my good brother Anthony McPhail, what's going on, my good brother Koku from the Bitter Medicine Podcast, and if we don't do anything to stop this attack on us, not depending on them to do it, if we don't do anything to stop this attack on us, these zombies will eat the woke alive. See, I'm going to use the word woke because they have made it be such a horrible thing to say you're woke or to say you're conscious. See, at one time I was like, I don't want to be associated with those people over there in this so-called community that calls the conscious community. I don't want to be associated with those people that using the word woke and conscious. But I am with my people who's actually woke and conscious for real, who sees what's going on and not here trying to hustle, play on your emotions and hustle you. In the time of need, in the time we should be coming together, y'all better hit that damn Cash App. I don't have a Cash App going across the bottom of the screen. What's going on, Grandma used to say? Y'all understand what I'm saying? When I'm saying the zombies, I want you to understand, Anthony, Grandma, our matron, Koku, APTV, we're the woke, and they want to attack us. Now, how are we going to survive this gross attack from the zombies? How do we survive? APTV, they made it political so as now that the word can be detrimental to the people moving forward. Yes, but I'm going to start using it again because even though I say I don't agree with those brothers and those sisters, I'm not against them. I know when the stuff is hitting the fan now, when the ish hit the fan, we know we supposed to be together instead of constantly fighting. Some of us gonna fall, some of us ain't gonna make it, some of us don't want to be here. Herschel Walkers, we got a lot of Herschel Walkers. We have a lot of Stephen from Django. We have a lot of Stevens from Django. We have a lot of Uncle Ruckus. We have a lot of them. But we can't worry about them. What we have to worry about is the ones that want to be here and the ones that want to make it, the ones that want to be here. Because if not, these zombies are going to eat us alive. See, they want to make fun and make the word woke seem bad because we say we're woke, so they're the zombies. If somebody woke, that means the other people sleep. Dead people always sleep. Like I said, the good book say, let the dead bury the dead. Dead can't bury, but the dead in these movies want to come and eat us. The zombie apocalypse is here. How do we survive? What do we do to make sure we're okay in this zombie apocalypse? What do we do? How do we make sure we're okay in this zombie apocalypse? One thing for sure we have to do is stop fighting one another all of the damn time. All of the time. Stop allowing people in who want. Their goal is to cause confusion. We have to be prepared for any and everything. We have to be prepared for any and everything. So I'm going to ask y'all again. Do you all think Duke University is going to tell those black people that play football and basketball, we don't want you at our school? Do any of y'all think Duke University is going to do? Because they're telling the ones who don't have money that's very smart, but don't have money, they're telling them, we ain't helping them black folk no more. We ain't helping y'all no more. We ain't going to give you no financial assistance. Y'all give me 1 second, please. Okay, sorry about that. I'm back. So, Anthony, you're right. We have to put the differences aside. Of course, we're gonna have differences, but the difference, your difference can't be so bad when you're coming in want to stroke them folks that want to kill you and tell you they want to kill you. They want the motherland. In case y'all don't know, they want the motherland. Go listen to what's his name? The DUI hire, not the DEI hire. He's the DUI hire, the one that was drinking gin while he was doing his speech. He was drinking that Naughty Head. He was drinking that single gin, that Naughty Head. What is his name? Pete Hegseth. Go listen to him. How they talk about they want Niger. Go listen to them when they talk about the problems they have with the Sahel. They're not even to say it out loud. They don't have to hide anything anymore. I was playing her. I sent my good brother Kofi. I think I sent it to Koku. If I had everybody else's information, I would have sent it to y'all too. Where they showed a retired KGB agent who had to leave Russia. And because he claimed what he saw he didn't like. He couldn't do it no more, right? How they was building concentration camps. And this in the early 1980s. The interview was done in 1983. If y'all want to hear the interview, you can let me know and I'll play it for you. It's like 13 minutes long and I'll let you play it. But I promise you, if you listen to that interview, the things you see now is the things this guy said back in 1983. They don't have to hide. They're going to get to a point they don't have to hide nothing they do. It will be in plain sight. And people will be so brainwashed, they will figure out a way to ignore it. Paraphrasing, he didn't use the word brainwash. They called it the demoralization of America, the demoralization of America. Like I said, if you want to hear it, I'll play it. And you see it now, and some of our people got so caught up and got so brainwashed. How many of y'all heard our people bragging on Russia? How many of y'all heard our people? I heard somebody say, I want Russia to win the war. And I asked the question, why do you care who win the war between Russia and Ukraine? What is that? Well, Ukraine is allies with America. Okay, so what does it have to do with you talking about you want Russia to win? So then we had people, they want Russia, they want Russia, they want Russia. And we need to be trying to work with Russia. For what? So, and as he continued, he talked, okay, I'm going to play it for you, Anthony. So as he continued, he talked about how they were able to they was going to have people in this country talking about socialism and Marxism is the best way to go. APTV, you're correct. I'm going to play the video. I got 2 people say they want to hear. I'm going to find it for you right now so you can't hear it. I have it. I really don't have to find it. I don't think.
Times before about ideological subversion. That is a phrase.
And y'all let me know if y'all can hear it or not.
That I'm afraid some Americans don't fully understand. Well, you spoke several times before about ideological subversion. That is a phrase that I'm afraid some Americans don't fully understand. When the Soviets use the phrase ideological subversion, what do they mean by it?
Ideological subversion is the process which is legitimate, overt, and open. You can see it with your own eyes. All you have to do, all American mass media has to do, is to unplug their bananas from their ears, open up their eyes, and they can see it. There is no mystery. There is nothing to do with espionage. I know that espionage intelligence gathering looks more romantic. It sells more deodorants through the advertising, probably. That's why your Hollywood producers are so crazy about James Bond type of thrillers. But in reality, the main emphasis of the KGB is not in the area of intelligence at all. According to my opinion and opinion of many defectors of my caliber, only about 15% of time, money, and manpower is spent on espionage as such. The other 85% is a slow process, which we call either ideological subversion or active measures, активные мероприятия in the language of the KGB, or psychological warfare. What it basically means is to change the perception of reality of every American to such an extent that despite of the abundance of information, no one is able to come to sensible conclusions in the interests of defending themselves, their families, their community, and their country. It's a great brainwashing process which goes very slow, and it's divided in 4 basic stages. The first one being demoralization. It takes from 15 to 20 years to demoralize a nation. Why that many years? Because this is the minimum number of years which requires to educate 1 generation of students in the country of your enemy, exposed to the ideology of the enemy. In other words, Marxism-Leninism ideology is being pumped into the soft heads of at least 3 generations of American students without being challenged or counterbalanced by the basic values of Americanism, American patriotism. The result you can see. Most of the people who graduated in the 60s, dropouts or half-baked intellectuals, are now occupying the positions of power in the government, civil service, business, mass media, educational system. You are stuck with them. You cannot get rid of them. They are contaminated. They are programmed to think and react to certain stimuli in a certain pattern. You cannot change their mind, even if you expose them to authentic information, even if you prove that white is white and black is black, you still cannot change the basic perception and the logic of behavior. In other words, these people, the process of demoralization is complete and irreversible. To get rid society of these people, you need another 20 or 15 years to educate a new generation of patriotically minded and common sense people who would be acting in favor and in the interests of the United States society.
And yet these people who've been programmed and, as you say, in place and
Yes.
who are favorable to an opening with the Soviet concept, these are the very people who would be marked for extermination in this country?
Most of them, yes. Simply because the psychological shock when they will see in future what the beautiful society of equality and social justice means in practice, obviously they will revolt. They will be very unhappy, frustrated people, and the Marxist-Leninist regime does not tolerate these people. They will join the links of dissenters, dissidents. Unlike in present United States, there will be no place for dissent in future Marxist-Leninist America. Here you can get popular like Daniel Ellsberg and filthy rich like Jane Fonda for being dissident, for criticizing your Pentagon. In future, these people will be simply squashed like cockroaches. Nobody is going to pay them nothing for their beautiful, noble ideas of equality. This they don't understand, and it will be greatest shock for them, of course. The demoralization process in the United States is basically completed already. For the last 25 years, actually it's overfulfilled, because demoralization now reaches such areas where previously not even Comrade Andropov and all his experts would even dream of such a tremendous success. Most of it is done by Americans to Americans, thanks to lack of moral standards. As I mentioned before, exposure to true information does not matter anymore. A person who was demoralized is unable to assess true information. The facts tell nothing to him. Even if I shower him with information, with authentic proof, with documents, with pictures, even if I take him by force to the Soviet Union and show him concentration camp, He will refuse to believe it until he is going to receive a kick in his fat bottom. When a military boot crashes then he will understand, but not before that. That's the tragic of the situation of demoralization. So basically, America is stuck with demoralization, and unless, even if you start right now, here, this minute, you start educating new generation of Americans, it will still take you 15 to 20 years to turn the tide of ideological perception of reality back to normalcy and patriotism. The next stage is destabilization. This time, subverter does not care about your ideas and the patterns of your consumption. Whether you eat junk food and get fat and flabby, it doesn't matter anymore. This time, and it takes only from 2 to 5 years to destabilize a nation. What matters is essentials: economy, foreign relations, defense systems. And you can see it quite clearly that in some areas, in such sensitive areas as defense and economy, the influence of Marxist-Leninist ideas in the United States is absolutely fantastic. I could never believe it 14 years ago when I landed in this part of the world that the process will go that fast. The next stage, of course, is crisis. It may take only up to 6 weeks to bring a country to the verge of crisis. You can see it in Central America now. And after crisis, with a violent change of power, structure, and economy, you have so-called the period of normalization. It may last indefinitely. Normalization is a cynical expression borrowed from Soviet propaganda. When the Soviet tanks moved into Czechoslovakia in '68, Comrade Brezhnev said, now the situation in brotherly Czechoslovakia is normalized. This is what will happen in the United States if you allow all these schmucks to bring the country to crisis, to promise people all kind of goodies and the paradise on earth, to destabilize your economy, to eliminate the principle of free market competition, and to put a big brother government in Washington, D.C., with the benevolent dictators like Walter Mondale, who will promise lots of things, never mind whether the promises are fulfillable or not. He will go to Moscow to kiss the bottoms of new generation of Soviet assassins. Never mind, he will create false illusions that the situation is under control. Situation is not under control. Situation is disgustingly out of control. Most of the American politicians, media, and educational system trains another generation of people who think they are living at a peacetime. False. The United States is in the state of war, undeclared total war against the basic principles and the foundations of this system. And the initiator of this war is not Comrade Andropov, of course. It's the system. However ridiculous it may sound, the world communist system or the world communist conspiracy, whether I scare some people or not, I don't give a hoot. If you are not scared by now, nothing can scare you. But you don't have to be paranoid about it. What actually happens now, that unlike myself, you have literally several years to live on unless the United States wake up. The time bomb is ticking. With every second, the disaster is coming closer and closer. Unlike myself, you will have nowhere to defect to, unless you want to live in Antarctica with penguins. This is it. This is the last country of freedom and possibility.
Okay, so what do we do? What is your recommendation to the American people?
Well, the immediate thing that comes to my mind is, of course, there must be a very strong national effort to educate people in the spirit of real patriotism, number one. Number two, to explain them the real danger of socialist, communist, whatever, welfare state, big brother government. If people will fail to grasp the impending danger of that development, nothing ever can help United States. You may kiss goodbye to your freedom, including freedoms to homosexuals, to prison inmate. All this freedom will vanish, evaporate in 5 seconds, including your precious lives. The second thing, the moment at least part of United States population is convinced that the danger is real. They have to force their government. And I'm not talking about sending letters, signing petitions, and all this beautiful, noble activity. I'm talking about forcing United States government to stop aiding communism. Because there is no other problem more burning and urgent than to stop the Soviet military-industrial complex from destroying whatever is left of the free world. And it is very easy to do. No credits, no technology, no money, no political or diplomatic recognition, and of course, no such idiocy as grain deals to USSR. The Soviet people, 270 millions of Soviets, will be eternally thankful to you if you stop aiding a bunch of murderers who sit now in Kremlin and whom President Reagan respectfully calls government. They do not govern anything, least of all such complexity as the Soviet economy. So basic, two very simple, maybe too simplistic answers or solutions, but nevertheless, they are the only solutions. Educate yourself, understand what's going on around you. You are not living at the time of peace. You are in a state of war, and you have precious little time to save yourself. You don't have much time, especially if you are talking about young generation. There's not much time left for convulsions to the beautiful disco music. Very soon it will go, just overnight. If we are talking about capitalists or wealthy businessmen, I think they are selling the rope on which they will hang very soon. If they don't stop, if they cannot curb their unsettled desire for profit, and if they keep on trading with the monster of the Soviet communism, they are going to hang very soon. And they will pray to be killed, but unfortunately they will be sent to Alaska probably to manage industry of slaves. It's simplistic. I know it sounds unpleasant. I know Americans don't like to listen to things which are unpleasant. But I have defected not to tell you the stories about such idiocies as microfilm, James Bond type espionage. This is garbage. You don't need any espionage anymore. I have come to talk about survival. It's a question of
Give me 1 second, please. I'm back. Can y'all hear me? Let me know y'all can hear me. Did y'all like that interview? Do y'all understand what I say? The things that he said in 1983, you can see it now. Now, he said no more freedom for homosexuals, right? I'm saying they're trying to take the freedom. Sorry about that. So y'all see what I'm saying? Do y'all understand what I'm saying? Anthony put the one in. I guess he's saying he understands what I'm. So they want to take your freedoms. They want to anything that our ancestors ever fought for and we gained. They are trying to take it. They are trying to take it. The zombies want to take from the woke. And we have some people that we thought were woke, or we have some of our people that's working for the zombies. They don't mean us any good. They're here to destroy us. Now, how do we survive this? It's easy. Anybody have a bug out bag? You know, my mechanic told me he was going to be here at a certain time. I'm so sorry about this. Can we take this up on a later date, man? He said he was going to be at a certain time, and he's here 30 minutes early. So I thought I had a, can we talk about this again later? Maybe tomorrow we do a part 2 of this zombie apocalypse. Do anybody want to do that? Do anybody want to do a part 2 of this zombie apocalypse? Because I have to go out to my mechanic. He made it 30 minutes early. Because next time we do the part 2, some people can come up on the panel with me if you want to. I have to go out here with my mechanic. Okay, so we'll come back and we'll do it tomorrow. I thank y'all for coming through listening. Peace and one love.